the high of 46. More about the 7-day forecast coming up in a few moments. Mr. Bizot.
Thank you, Mr. Drawbridge. Going away on a family trip doesn't necessarily have to be very far. There are several things that you can do that are just a short drive away in central New York. Joining us this morning with some ideas for getaways is David Holder, president of the Syracuse Convention and Visitors Bureau. Thank you, David, so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me, Dan.
All right, so let's get right to it. You want to go on vacation. You necessarily don't have to think of Disney or the usual suspects, right? Think of central New York as a destination as well. So where can people go?
I tell you, there are all sorts of different opportunities for folks to just get out and get away, escape a little bit. This is a great time of year to do it because the deals are there, the places to go are there, and there are incredible events happening over this holiday season. One, for instance, we have an incredible opportunity with the Everson Museum of Art. We're one of 5 locations in North America that's hosting a French Impressionist show called From Turner to Cezanne. So you can come to Syracuse, you can go to the Everson Museum, you can see Van Gogh, Renoir, Monet, all the big celebrities, all the big names from the French Impressionist movement.
It's not the Louvre, but it's close to it, you're saying.
I tell you, it's close to it. It's our version of it.
And where else can you go, that you get some good deals? And obviously, the wine in central New York is also incredible.
I tell you, that Finger Lakes quintessential experience can be found right in the little village of Skaneateles. And this time of the year is just a very special time to go visit that town. It's a small little resort town on Skaneateles Lake. It's about 20 minutes right outside of Syracuse. There's wineries right there on the lake. There are, during this time of year, holiday shopping, if you stroll down through the downtown village, you get a sense that you're back in Victorian era. So they actually call it Dickens Christmas in Skaneateles. Different characters from Charles Dickens' Christmas carols are strolling the streets. They'll walk into stores. They'll interact with the guests coming in from out of town. They'll do different scenes from the book, and it's an incredible experience. Lots of great restaurants, a great spa in that town. Just a lot of different things to do while you're in there for the Skaneateles and the Dickens Christmas.
I hate to bring this up, but what about the snow? I mean, a lot of people think of Syracuse and those areas as places where it snows quite a bit.
We are very proud of our snow. In fact, we refer to it as our biggest celebrity. We love winter time. It's a great time. Just because we get a lot of snow. Well, no doubts about that. In fact, I think just a couple of years ago we had over 120 inches of snow during the winter season.
I definitely remember.
But the great thing about it is, certainly we have, just like Albany, we have all the great equipment to take it off the streets. Life goes on as usual, but we get to celebrate that great snow that we have. We have things like Lights on the Lake, which is a big holiday light event. Regardless of whether there's snow or not, it goes on. Just incredible job that they do in the county parks for that. And one of the amazing things about this year, we've actually gone a record number of days without accumulation in terms of snow. So it's there, but it's not there.
All right, David, thank you. We're going to have to leave it there. We're running out of time here. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Some good information. You can find all that information on our website, of course, WNYT.com. David Holder, president of the Syracuse Convention and Visitors Bureau. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you. Now let's take a look at sports with Andrew Catalan in Big Board Sports.